The voices you know, Timothy, Tracy, and Joe on the show. From front of house to chefs on the line, every voice can shape the future each time. Every voice can shape.
Welcome to another edition of Talking Hospitality, and yes, we have another bonus episode for you. We are again here live at Confex 2026, courtesy of NMG Events. So as you may have seen, if you're watching, if you're listening, you won't have seen it. Please look at this sign, HR in Hospitality. What is it, and who are the people behind it? Well, let's have a drum roll, everybody. Yes. Jonathan Napier.
Hi.
Jonathan, welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
So, Jonathan, before we get into HR in hospitality, I think it's probably quite prudent that we tell our listeners who you are.
Okay, so hi, I'm Jonathan Napier. I'm currently HR Director at Jumeirah Carlton Tower, based in Knightsbridge. I've been in hospitality for the last 20 years, and across every facet of it, bars, clubs, nightclubs, restaurant, you name it, I've done it. Now hotels. My time at HR and Hospitality is voluntary. We are a non-for-profit advocacy group that champion HR in hospitality.
So HR, actually, because we all hear about HR and what is what if someone's listening and go, we know what HR sort of is, but we don't. How would you describe HR?
Okay, so I mean, the cynical side of me would say it's a space for anything else. People don't really know what to deal with. We are jack of all trades, master of none in many ways. But I think in dealing with people, we're there to capture anything people need. So it can be a bit of a mixed bag. But first and foremost, we're there to look after people and make sure that they are protected, looked after, developed, listened to, spoken to. It's really the guiding hand. I always say to people, we're not there to tell anyone what to do. We're there to offer guidance. We're there to offer support. We're there to make sure that everything happens in the way that it should, in the way that it was promised.
Yeah. I mean, before I became part of your HR team for a little while, I always thought human resources was quite a vague term, but actually it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's the human bit, and it is the resources that we then provide people and the support that we give. So anybody who goes, what is human resources? That's how I see it.
I mean, it's gone through a big evolution, right? I mean, it used to be called personnel. That was very much when it was just payroll and stationery. HR then sort of took over and it started to take on a more complex role. Now it's more commonly referred to as people. You know, not to be unimaginative or fail to think of a new acronym, but it deals with everything that involves people. And less really the payroll and stationery elements. It's more about how you find people, what you do with them, how you develop them, how you can extract their skills to build a career anywhere. And I mean, that's the best bit for me is that this is, whilst I represent people in hospitality sector, people are everywhere. So you can do this job across any industry and any business. And that makes it really exciting.
So, Jonathan, you've talked about HR in hospitality. You've even had a bag in front of your face, hiding you, saying HR in hospitality. What is HR in hospitality then? If somebody walks past it, they see that. What is it?
Okay. So HR in hospitality has been around for 30 years. It's actually our birthday next year. We run around 15, 16 events every year, some in person, some online. The aim, as I said, is to champion HR in hospitality, to help advocate for those teams that are so important with a strategic focus, longevity focus, a profitability and productivity focus, and really change the perception that a lot of people still unfortunately hold that HR are there to fire people and put on posters, right? Our events range from educational, such as employment law updates from legal partners. We run a mock tribunal every year with the Law Society, which is just phenomenal. I mean, it's one of those unfortunate things that you only get experience in if you're in it, and that isn't a great first experience for
No.
anyone.
Yeah.
So the mock tribunals are always one of our more popular events. But we also have fun. We have fun and we network. I mean, this is an industry full of people who support each other. So we do a quiz.
Yeah.
We have an awards ceremony every September, which recognizes the amazing talent, the amazing people, the amazing innovation that happens within our industry. This year, it will be in September, I think September the 12th. So a date for your diary. Tickets go on sale soon.
There will be links in the show notes below.
But we also do important work like salary and benefit survey. I mean, lots of people offer these kind of things, but it really is an incredible piece of work.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that we're all volunteers, the fact that we give our time means we're a group of people that really care and want this industry to improve and be recognized for what it does.
Yeah.
So come and join us, get involved, find out. It's amazingly reasonably priced when you look at its competitors. We have special prices for sole operators and individuals, not just the corporate businesses.
Yes.
But you should definitely come along to our events. Some of them are open to everyone, so come and see us. If you're here at no vacancy, come and check it out. If you're not, check us out online.
So we know that HR is quite stressful, can be a lot of hours, and you are quite high up in the HR sphere. What made you think, actually, I want to get involved in HR and hospitality and use up some of my spare time to support this?
So 2 things. The first is a personal challenge. So despite people might see looking at this or listen to, I find this kind of thing really hard. I don't find networking with people I don't know very easy at all. I tend to be the person who goes to a room, gravitates towards the person I know and kind of clings to them for dear life. This is obviously very nice because we know each other. But I decided to try and push myself to get out there more. And there were some really incredible people. There are some very incredible people already in HR and hospitality. Shout out to Stephen Williams. And he really encouraged me and took me under his wing and said, you should come to the event, see what we do. And that was the kind of first step.
Yeah.
You combine that then with the genuine passion, the genuine personal value or mission I have to advocate for HR as a career. I think many people will be familiar with the old adage of it's a stepping stone. It's things that students do while they're waiting for a real job. It's something people kind of fall into. It's not a very intentional career for people. You don't hear, my kids don't say I want to be a hotel manager.
Yeah.
Or I want to be I want to be a GM. People talk about wanting to be an astronaut or a lawyer or a doctor or these kind of things. So really, it's set about HR and hospitality is there to demonstrate this is an amazing career. Hospitality is the only place you can truly achieve without the academic traditional routes. I mean, don't get me wrong, there'll be individual examples across the board, right? But generally speaking, most places that want a senior management will still require a degree level, master's level, some kind of educational or academic achievement in order to get in through the door. Hospitality just wants you to be a good person. It wants you to be great with people. It wants you to put people's needs at the heart of what you do. And if you do that, you can succeed. And I mean, I'm living proof. To your point, I'm a director in an industry where I didn't go to university. And I'm so proud of that. And I want other people to have that opportunity too. So at its core, that's what I believe in. That's what HR and hospitality do. Yeah. And coupled with the opportunity to try and face my fears, to meet people, to talk to people, it's the perfect place.
Perfect. I've got 2 questions for you. Two more questions. The first one is obviously a lot of talk about AI coming in.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think it was only 2 months ago I heard one of the apps saying they'll actually, even on my show, even on a previous episode, we had someone coming in saying their app will replace HR function, the HR admin function. What's your thoughts on that?
I've got many. I'll throw loads at you.
The ones that my mother can hear.
You can keep the ones you want. So I guess controversial. So first of all, there's no such thing as AI. Okay, what you've got is machine learning. For AI to exist, you need 2 things. True AI. You need quantum computing, which means, in layman's terms, that you can have simultaneous decision making happen at the same time. So if you're talking binary code, it's 0 and 1 together. It doesn't just have to be one or the other. And at the moment, those things only exist few and far between. Okay. But coupled with that computing ability, you also need empathy. And that is really something that a machine isn't capable of. So when I'm faced with that question of, oh, will AI replace HR? It will absolutely augment the things we do, right? It will make admin faster, better, harder, faster, better, stronger.
Yeah.
And it will enable us to spend more time with people. So when people say to me, oh, AI is going to take your job, I say, no, it's not. People who can use AI are going to take my job. And that's really what I'd ask everyone to take away from that little snippet, if you want one, is lean into this. Whether it's about concerns with your children or younger people using the internet, or whether it's will AI replace your job, you're not going to solve that problem by shutting it out and ignoring it or banning it.
That's right.
You need to embrace it. You need to learn about it. You need to become an expert in it. And you will find the bits of it that make your life, your job, your role much easier, and you'll become more effective as a result.
No, I think if you're resistant to it, it's too late.
Yeah.
The genie's out the bottle.
Oh, it's here.
And for people that are worried about privacy and all this, like, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, that's already gone. If you're on WhatsApp, it's already gone. So let's not worry about
And
this.
even if, like me, you think you're, because you're not on any social media, I've got a club card.
Yeah.
They know,
That's
Tesco know everything about me.
And Tesco know everything about him. And that's why, for a small fee, Jonathan, I don't need to release the news. Okay, so, but that's a really, really good point. And I think it is about embracing AI, and we've got to stop having these fear conversations around it. Jobs will change. Some jobs will go, but then we've also had thousands of jobs that didn't exist 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And there are still plenty of people working. So I agree with you on that. So, Jonathan, anybody who may be in hospitality already and is thinking of looking to work in HR, or is right at the beginning and wants to work in HR, what advice would you give them?
I would say do something else first. So I'm more effective, I believe, in my role because I was an operator. So if you've got lived experience in the thick of it, operationally, being a chef, being a bartender, being a bar back, being a manager, the things that we want people to do, there's a reason for them. We can give you the reason, but we have to translate it to your language. We have to translate it to your world. Why is it important for you? What difference is that going to make when I'm trying to get this customer to do X? So I would definitely say that. I think if you start off in HR, there's no problem with that. There are a lot of great HR practitioners that have only ever done that. But personally, I just think you should try as many different things as you can, as many different companies as you can, get a breadth of experience, get a depth of experience, and that will make you more impactful and effective.
Yeah, I agree. To be able to speak to the people that you're serving, you really do need to know what their issues are.
Yeah.
And you can only do that if you've got experience doing it. Otherwise, it's theory. You can't know everybody's experience, but to be able to speak the same language is essential to do that job. So I totally agree with you. Thank you very much, Jonathan. It's really nice to see you. Have a really best of luck with the rest of your day. Anybody that's interested in HR and hospitality, we will have show notes and links. So please do check out the podcast. It will be underneath there. And Jonathan, if they want to get hold of you directly, what's the best way to do that?
I am on LinkedIn, no other social media. But yeah, you can find me on LinkedIn. HR and hospitality are also on there, or you can check the website.
Okay, and the links again will be in the show notes. Big thank you to our sponsors, Graphic Kitchen and HJ UK, Hospitality Jobs UK, for supporting the podcast. And of course, again, to MMG Events for making this happen today.
The voices you know.